How cold is it out at the moment? Cold enough to freeze the puddles. Good day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al. Try name Lookout. That sounded very scripted. I know I say it every day, but that did sound scripted. Let's say it in a better way. Good day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al. Try name Lookout, and today we are making a run for the border into Colorado, less than 20 miles from where we camped, and we are going to smash it. We're going to try and do all 20 before breaking for lunch or something like that. Try and get there as early as possible. And there's been a good bit of news, good fortune, should we say. We found a number of trail angels who are going to host and pick up from Cumber's Pass, which is where we're aiming to get to, and they're going to take us and let's stay in the guest house. So that would be good. Means free accommodation for a night, but it also means no worries about hitching. Just get there, meet them, and all good. The problem is they live way out of Sharma, so it's not like we can just walk into the shops and walk back to theirs. So I think we'll have to go back into Sharma tomorrow to do some resupply, and I've got a couple of boxes at a hotel that I've got to pick up as well. I'm hoping they're there. I haven't had any confirmation that they're there, but I'm hoping they're there. Otherwise I'm a bit stuck. But otherwise it's just a freezing day on the CDT. Up here at 11,000 feet, and your man's in a fair bit of trouble. He's gotten half the wheel deep in this soft, nasty mud. Feel for the guy. It's going to take a big thing to tow it out. We've hit the snow. And back on dirt. Fantastic. Oh no, back on snow. Ladies and gentlemen, behold Colorado. Does Colorado have snow? Yes, it does. Does it have high mountains? Yes, it does. Are we going there? We sure are. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the trail comes up here, and I'll turn around and you can see that there is a lot of blowdowns and a lot of snow as well. Very slow going, and you got to watch out for these buried trees, because you don't want to post hole and end up impaling yourself on the branches. I think it's that way. Whoop. Post hole, post hole, post hole, post hole, post hole, post hole. It's all happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. We've come about 30 feet in this amount of time. Whoop. You think it's up there? I hope so. Let's keep going. Where is the trail, ladies and gentlemen? Do we think it's just here? Or are we below it? Is it up there? Maybe it's that way. Ladies and gentlemen, got a ski track down here but no skis. What am I going to do? If I had a snowboard I'd be down here in 5 minutes, but looks like it's going to be very slow going, post-holing every other step. Ladies and gentlemen, another spring. We saw one the other day and there we go. That's all the water bubbling up under the road and starting to go downhill. That's where the rivers start. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. One state done. We are now officially in Colorado. Over there is New Mexico and state number 2, Colorado. Some beautiful art here from the Colorado people to welcome us to their great state. There we go. We're here. State number 2. And welcome to Colorado. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, finally down the hill. Oh, I say down the hill, it's almost up. This is Cumber's Pass, or Cumber Pass. And there it is in all of its beauty. This is where we plan to come back to in a couple of days when I have to get back on trail. But for now, shower, laundry, resupply, 0 internets, all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm in Sharma. I'm going to the Trails Motel to see if my boxes are there. That's what I'm hoping. And otherwise it's a search for where my stuff is, and I'll have to get new winter gear. That'd be a shame. Oh well, let's hope it is there, you know, fingers crossed. And the trail angel picked us up, brought us here, is allowing us to resupply, and then she's going to pick us up again and take us home. Ladies and gentlemen, they had both of my boxes. This is my winter gear in here, and this is an Ursack that I bought when I was staying in Grant, and now it's in my hands, bear protected. So this is the Lowe's Sharma Valley supermarket, and this is where I'm going to be doing resupply to get me to Pagosa Springs. Let's go and see what they got. Well, that's my trip to Lowe's over. The resupply there was a little bit of a struggle. There were a few things missing. Any kind of bars were just gone. There were tickets for individual bars, but there were no actual bars there. So I had to kind of scrap and grab some nuts and dried fruits and things like that, and make do. But they did have cheap prices on oats. They had cheap prices on the Knorr rice sides, which was good. And yeah, I got some fresh baby carrots for a snack, so that was good. So all in all, I'd probably say it's a 3 out of 5 resupply, and yeah, it's not bad, but not brilliant either. Opposite the post office is Tumble-On Outfitters. Right, so in Tumble-On Outfitters with Tumbleweed, who's the owner operator of this establishment.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Tumbleweed. I hiked the CDT in 2021 and realized there weren't any good spots to buy gear anywhere near the trail, so I wanted to change that, and I started my own little store. I mean, we're still small. This is only our 2nd season, but we got ice axes and micro spikes, all sorts of good snow travel equipment, and we make as much of our own gear as we can. So my business partner makes all the backpacks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so this is just like a small little, about 30-liter fast pack, running vest style. So he designed this backpack for, so he has the fastest known time on the Pacific Crest Trail for Oregon and Washington.
No way.
So he was like designing gear for his own stuff, and he had been making his own backpacks for a little bit. And about 2 years ago, when we decided we were going to kind of buy this land and figure out how to make a gear store. He had been making backpacks, and so I decided to teach myself how to sew fleece. And so I make my own like fleece mid layers.
Fantastic. That's the micro.
Yes, it is the grid fleece,
Micro
grid. And so we make a lot in the micro grid, and then we also do stuff out of the alpha fleece. Hikers have been loving this stuff, just like incredibly light, incredibly packable, only a few ounces, like warmth to weight ratio. You really can't beat it. And yeah, so we've been making gear and buying as much stuff as we can, and just helping the hikers out around town. We get people up and down from Cumbres Pass, and yeah, we've been letting people like crash on our floor and in our backyard now this year, now that we're renting a house. Because like last year we were like doing all of the sewing like in the back half of the shipping container. Like we had like 4 sewing machines set up, like a bunch of rolls of fabric, like cutting everything out and doing everything like in the container. So now that we don't need to do everything in the container, definitely become a lot easier. But yeah,
awesome.
this is the spot.
And you said something about you might be doing going mobile.
Yeah, so we're hoping that after kind of the northbound bubble kind of moves through, maybe we'll be able to take some of the gear that we've made and either go up to where we can find some Colorado Trail hikers, or maybe even get over to Oregon on the Pacific Crest Trail and kind of be in the spot where the 2 bubbles pass each other, and we can do that kind of in the late middle of the summer, kind of before southbounders start coming back through over here in Sharma. But yeah, we're still figuring some stuff out about that plan, but could be good.
Well, thanks for setting up for the hikers, bro.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for coming by.
Awesome. Well, I've just got to, where are we? Shasta? Mount Shasta?
Kennedy Meadows South.
Kennedy Meadows South. Here on the PCT. No, Sharma, wasn't it? It's, Sharma.
Yes, that's the one.
And I've bumped into Livy again, and we got dropped off the same spot on the same day on the CDT, and she's so much faster than me that she's spent 3 days in Santa Fe, and I've only just caught her up. But where do we know each other from?
We know each other from Lakes of the Clouds Hut.
Yes.
In 2022.
Yes. Livy was there, and she was part of the team that allowed us to stay and hide out from the storm and the winds, so we didn't have to go up over in Washington and get blown off like a kite. So awesome to catch up. But yeah, that was funny that we know each other from other trails. It just seems that you're meeting a lot of people from other trails. Are you seeing anyone?
World. I've seen a couple people. A lot of people have done the PCT in 2022.
Yeah.
So that's been a common denominator.
Yeah, and then they're out here trying to finish off like Triple Crown or something.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Yeah, small world, the hiker community.
Very small world.
So, ladies and gents, this is the extra weight I've just added to my pack. This is the Major XL Earth Sack, bear-proof scratching thing. I was going to get the one which is called the Almighty, which is rodent-proof as well, but I've decided to give this a go with some op sacks, some odor-proof sacks, and hopefully that should keep me rodent and bear-proof. So this is it, 8.8 ounces. We'll give it a try. And I've got to learn how to knot it, so there's apparently some knots that you can learn on YouTube. But this is it, and this is what it looks like. I think it's Kevlar, I'm not sure. But yeah, very large sack there. Hopefully it should... I haven't really got a banana for scale or whatever it is that people like you to use for scale. Maybe my foot, that's the usual. There you go. My foot is 30 centimetres. So just under 60 centimetres. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be keeping my food in from now on. That should keep the bears off me. So this is the electrical situation at the moment. This mass of wires. We've got the 13,000 milliamp hour battery block on charge. This is my 20,000. That's nearly charged. These are my 2 camera batteries. One's charged and the other one is charging. This is my pump for my sleeping mat, So, ladies
Still
and
to
gentlemen,
charge.
this
We've
box
got the
contains
Nightcore
my winter gear.
headlamp
so let's see
and the phone
what
that I'm
is
using.
in there. There it is. So we've got deck shell, waterproof, windproof, beanie, some outdoor research liner gloves with rain guard. We've got Catula micro spikes, some Petzl leopards for crampons. These are my snowboard goggles, and I'm bringing those so that I don't get glare and I've got full vision. And there's my ice axe. So, winter gear. Got to get a couple more things from the outfitters, but that should do it, I think, with a couple of little extras. So if you come to the window, you can spot a dog on a trampoline. So it's been a very, very busy day, and tomorrow we're zeroing, and on a zero I don't film anything. But the day after, I'll be back on trail. So until then, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.